Right everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, I'm going to be making a Seax this time. So this is a, I think, £8 bill hook from eBay, so easy to get. And I'm undecided on the blade shape yet, but I want it to be a traditional Seax sort of shape, so it'll be a straight edge with a straight sort of clip cut out of it. They don't always get fatter like this, but this is the best I can do with what I've got. I'm probably going to reuse the leather again for this, because I've got an idea to do something slightly different, and I quite like working with leather anyway, and you know, you've got this. So I may have a aluminium guard or something else. I'll see what stuff I've got. I've definitely got aluminium, maybe mild steel. Stacked leather, but with some coloured PVC in between. So I've got some blue and green, it's a greenish PVC that I can put, not PVC, polypropylene that I can put between. And I may use just some random colours in there, and then maybe a brass or aluminium or mild steel pommel. I'll see as I go along. So the first thing I'll do is take this, cut the end off there and take the leather off, start shaping the blade. This leather is normally not too bad quality, so you can reuse it. It's not great, but it's not terrible, put it that way. Right, so that's the blade sort of roughed out. I'm going to use the leather for the handle, and I think what I'm going to do is have a copper and mild steel guard. It'll be flush at the back and just stick out a little bit at the front, because to be honest, a lot of Seaxes don't even have that, but I like to have a little bit of a guard just to stop your hand riding that. And then it'll be the leather, and it'll be leather stacked with some different colours of plastic or whatever I've got, HDPE, polypropylene type stuff. And then on the end it'll be again the copper and steel on the end. Right, I'll just straighten up that cut with a file, and then I'm going to drill the holes so it'll fit on the tang. And that was done with an old flat screwdriver, if you wondered how I did that. But you will probably smash the handle off, as long as you can get to the end. It's an easy way to make a hole in some mild steel if you have to, so it's filing and sawing. So that'll just need a little bit of filing now, but it would save cutting all between the drill holes. Right, so the guard is on. I can now break this off at parts. So this will come apart here. Put that on, put a bit of plastic in, and do whatever pattern I want. I need to, well, before I do that, I want to put a bit of glue in between here so these two are stuck together. Put them on, possibly gradually glue them, and then I can start working on peening on the end. I'd recommend when you're doing this I've put some tape around the tang, so when I put this lever on, it's actually tight, and what it does, it helps squeeze it all without having to have anything clamping it down. And then I just hit it with a bit of pipe, but it means it's nice and tight. Without having to clamp it. That needs a little bit more. But it holds itself, which is what you want. Otherwise it'll all have gaps. So what I did, if you can see, I've made that square. I've made the tang square, and this is square on it, so this will not be a twist. I've put a washer on and I'm going to peen it over now. Right, I'm going to polish this lever up now. So what I do is I rub some, this is G-wax for boots. Rub a load of this in to the leather, and it'll seal it up. And then you can eventually sort of polish it. So you can, I don't know if you can see that, that's coming up already. So I will carry on basically rubbing wax into this, into the leather. You can put loads on if you want. The more the better, I think. But don't forget, once you've put the wax on, this is what I do anyway. So I noticed it can feel a little bit sticky or slippery. So give it a good rub with the brush. And then you want to rub it with a cloth. Yeah, now that's not sticky at all now. Right, there you go. There's the finished Seax. I'm quite happy with that actually. It's, you know, it's not perfect, but that's sort of more what my builds are like. Sometimes I'll try and make it as good as possible. Others, the sort of rustic look sort of suits them. But I'm quite happy with that. I just need to clean the blade. There's quite a few scratches in it that I'll never get out. But yeah, as far as it goes, it's nice and sturdy, big blade, sharp, comfortable handle, quite a nice handle as well. So I'm still going to have to make a scabbard for it, and I don't have any leather, so I'm probably going to make a wooden scabbard for this. So it'll be slightly different to your normal one, but I should be able to do something quite good. So what I'll do for this video, I'll just clean this up and I'll take some pictures and I'll add them to the end of the video, so you'll still see a little bit more footage after this of the finished knife. And then in a couple of days I'll make the scabbard, and in that video I'll do the scabbard and some bottle cutting, because I've managed to get a pretty good edge on this. I never go really sharp, but this is it's cutting paper very easily, so it's paper cutting sharp, which I think is about adequate most of the time. Depends what you want it for, doesn't it? So there you go, one easy to make Seax from a bill hook that cost around £8. The leather was free and the rest of it could be made from scrap. Right, hope you enjoyed it, hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to watch the rest of the video. Right, see you later.